Welcome to the Legacy of Nerd. My name is Daniel, and I am here in NostalgiaCon San Antonio, and I'm joined here with one of the most legendary Rangers of all time. We got Phillip Andrew, the Lunar Wolf Ranger.
Well, Lexus! Howling Wolf!
Man, how are you doing, man?
Good, guys, I'm doing awesome. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing awesome, man. How are you enjoying San Antonio so far?
San Antonio's amazing. The Riverwalk, everything. It's awesome. I'm happy to be here. We are having a great time. And guess what? It's only Friday.
I know, man.
It's only Friday, man.
We've been busy too, man.
Tomorrow Saturday is going to be so kick-ass. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. And it's only Friday, so we got more to come. We got a long weekend, guys.
Yeah,
so,
man. So, what is it like being part of a franchise that has continuously celebrated Wild Force, and it's already been what, 20 years?
22 years. It's very surreal, you know, to be able to get that part. When I got that part, I was already, so when Power Rangers came over from Japan in '93, I was already in high school. So growing up, yeah, I heard of Power Rangers, you know, whatever. It was a kids' TV show, whatever and stuff. And so when I started auditioning for it, I'm like, okay, I'm going out for that TV show Power Rangers. All right, cool, whatever. You know, I didn't think anything of it. Went through a lot of auditions, and then bam, finally got the role. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool, whatever. You know, go in there and shoot. 2 months later in, I got a call from upstairs from all the executive producers, and I'm like, oh no, I'm about to get fired. And I went up there and they gave me a box of my actual action figure with my face on it.
Oh,
and then
awesome.
that's when I was like, okay, wow, this might be a big deal. You know? And so then I started embracing the whole mantra of everything Power Rangers. And then started 2012, 2014, going to these Comic-Cons, and it's just amazing what these people do, what they go through, how they dress up, the cosplays. It hits you. It's just amazing, and you sit there and think to yourself, you're part of something this special.
Yeah.
You're going to be part of something this special for a long time, and you know, just humble feeling, the fans, and I wouldn't be where I'm at without the fans. You know, it's just amazing. You know, and I embrace every moment going to these things. And I just got back from Peru and down there.
Awesome.
I mean, it was amazing. The reaction we got from everybody down there, and so. To sum up your question, I'm sorry to sum up your question. It's been an amazing ride.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're talking about the audition process, but when you're auditioning, I know like they bring in a lot of the actors, and you're kind of just like auditioning for just a role, right? What was your reaction when they told you you're going to be the Sixth Ranger? Oh, and you're getting a whole story arc just about your character, Merrick.
Didn't know. I was told by my agent, hey, you get the role of Power Rangers. Had no idea. Then I went in, they gave me the script. I started reading the script. Here we go. Again, did not know exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
It's just show up to set, know your lines. Here we go. It's just after 2 or 3 months, you figure out like
10 of these episodes are about me and my character.
yeah. You know, you're looking at character and everything like that. And so now it's, you know, everybody's asking, you know, hey, this character, you know, where were you doing this and this? And sometimes I have to like, I mean, it's 22 years ago. So like, I have to sit there and think, you know, at times. I mean, I can make it work, but again, it's just, I didn't know how big it was at the time.
Yeah.
You know, and so
I feel like it's gotten bigger over time.
It's gotten
too.
bigger, and it's like a cult movie.
It
You know,
really
like
is,
it's like a cult movie that went to the theaters and it bombed at the theaters. But then 20 years later, everybody went out and bought, you know, whatever, and it's just this big cult movie.
Yeah.
And I believe, you know, Power Rangers is it's just amazing. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts when you found out like about your character kind of starting off as I guess your character you didn't play Zenaku, but like your character was Zenaku.
Hmm.
What did you think about the creatively about your whole character and the process Merrick had to go through and all that?
I thought it was awesome. I related to it a lot because it was a bad attitude guy. So
Yeah.
he shot pool and his thing, and then he didn't hang out with the other Rangers until all the villains started attacking him. He's like, all right, now I got to leave my pool game to go help these guys out, to go attack all the bugs or
Yeah.
and stuff like that and stuff, whatever. And then he goes back and he's just like, Mary, you got a bad attitude, man. They're like, yeah, well, you know what, I'll help you guys out. Other than that, leave me alone. I thought it was great. I love that attitude on that because it resonated with me being a kid, and I got in trouble with my parents so much for just being that kind of outlandish, like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So there was a lot of connection with that character and me as a kid, and it was great. It was awesome. So I love the character. I love the outfit. Everything
Yeah.
about the outfit, the leather pants, the leather jacket. Loved everything about it. It was amazing. It was amazing.
So Wild Force was that kind of weird time because it was a transition between Saban to Disney, right?
Yes.
Now, I don't know the timeline exactly, but did you guys know during production that it was sold to Disney?
Yes, we did. Yes.
What
yes.
was that like? Was because I understand there was initial plans that Saban had for the season that would end up being the Disney season.
Uh-huh.
But do you remember anything about production there in that time, like how it was on set, the morale, or anything like that?
We were only contracted 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay, so next year there's going to be a new series of Power Rangers, which was it was Ninja Storm, I believe, was next year, and we were only contracted. But yes, we heard Disney bought it. All of them, we didn't really talk to them about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they all knew that they were about to be out of the job.
The crew didn't. All
Yeah,
that.
the crew and everybody like that, and I mean, that was unfortunate. But it was we just went in there and did our jobs, and we had a fun time doing it, and that I mean that's it right there. Other than that, I had no control of it. Like
Yeah.
everybody start planning on doing what you're doing because after we're last cut, bingo, everybody's gone. So
Well, I mean, and traditionally the Rangers had the guest spot for the next season.
sure.
That was kind of the thing about Wild Force is like it's been represented well by the fans, but it hasn't really come back a lot in the show. You know what I mean? So with that being said, Merrick at the end of Wild Force and Zenaku just kind of like walk into the wind, walk into the sunset. If you got a call from Hasbro today and they were like, tell us where Zenaku is 22 years later, or Zenaku and Merrick, where would you put them? Would they still be together? What would Merrick be doing? What would your idea for a story
No,
be?
that's a great question. Great question. That was awesome. It left an open story when Zenaku and Merrick walked off. It left an open story which still has not been told today. I would love the studios or whoever wants to do that come out and we finish that story. We make that story. It'd be awesome.
I get like a wild western out of them, like some sort of like they're off just kind of like double teaming on some sort of like back alley somewhere or something like that.
I kind of feel like it would be more of a they hate each other but they like each other.
Like the Odd Couple
You know
kind
what
of
I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah.
Like like, hey, coffee. No, I want coffee with cream. No, I want coffee black. It's like they hate each other but they like each other. There's something that bonds them together.
Yeah.
But it's who Zenaku's bad, Merrick's good, but then the same people. Where does this go? How
Yeah.
do you tell this? And that story was never told.
Yeah.
So
They were two halves of a person split, so they're
Yeah.
technically not full. Not
Yeah.
together yet. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, it would be amazing if somebody were to come up and rewrite that story and keep it going because it never ended.
Yeah.
I mean, we just went out and never ended. So, I can't answer you on that, but it would be awesome.
So I have the action figure. I don't have it in front of me, which I made a mistake. I'll put a picture. But did you realize that your Action Lightning collection figure has like 8 different versions out there?
Yeah, I've seen about 3 of them.
Okay.
There's 8.
There's like okay,
There's 8.
I think there's 6 to 7. So there's the stripes are wrong, the boots are wrong, and then there's mixtures of them in 4 boxes.
Yeah.
And then there's a second box,
Uh-huh.
and those have the same issue.
Yeah.
So you've only seen 3 of them?
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
But, well, now I'm not looking at it the way you're looking at it, but yes, I know there's different versions of it, which is weird. I don't know.
That's wild. Your character's the only one that has that.
It's crazy.
So just for
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you from San Antonio. It was awesome. Again, they can find you at where?
LunarWolf.Ranger is my Instagram. And then if you want to buy my apparel, hoodies, hats, t-shirts, LunarWolf.Shop is where you want to go. And we'll do all that. And y'all get on there. I just want to say, everybody, thank you for being fans. And y'all are awesome. And Wildlife says, "Whoa!"